Dear learners, welcome to this video cast on professional ethics and social responsibility for sustainability. I am Jitendra Tomar. The present cast deliberates on use of plagiarism software. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand what plagiarism is, know the necessity of doing the plagiarism check, and recognize various tools for checking plagiarism. Let us understand what a plagiarism is. Plagiarism is presenting someone else's work or ideas as your own, with or without their consent, by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. It is defined as an act of taking or attempting to take or to use whole or parts of another person's work without referencing or citing him as the owner of this work. It may include direct copy and paste, modification, or changing some words of the original information from the internet, books, magazines, newspaper, research journals, personal information, or ideas. All published and unpublished material, whether in manuscript, printed, or electronic form, is covered under this definition. Plagiarism may be intentional or unintentional, but it is a disciplinary offense. Let us now cover plagiarism detection. Plagiarism detection or content similarity detection is the process of locating instances of plagiarism and or copyright infringement within a work or a document. The task of detecting plagiarism in academic documents consists of locating the parts of a document that exhibit indicators of potential plagiarism and subsequently the suspicion through more in-depth analysis steps. The widespread use of computers and the advent of the internet have made it easier to plagiarize the work of others. Also, the specialized computer software applications can be used to compare suspicious documents to a collection of documents assumed to be genuine and retrieves all documents that exhibit similarities above the threshold as potential sources. Plagiarism checker tools are an incredibly effective way of reviewing the essays or theses for any case that can be symbol of plagiarism. They detect and exhibit a plagiarized content, whether intentional or not, and support the author as well as a publisher. A wide range of software are available to the researchers who take their academic work seriously and want to make no mistake. Both the paid and free version of plagiarism software are offered by the companies that could be utilized for effective research writing and evaluation. Use of plagiarism tools. Why it has been done? There are certain points which are being given here, which indicates the reason of the use of plagiarism tools. First is verifying originality. In this case, when you are given a piece of content from an unknown origin, whether an essay, a new article, poem, etc., and you need to check and see if the work is original. Plagiarism tool allows access to the number of databases, which means that you can cross-check papers across the high volumes of documents. These tools can search through a multitude of databases and indexes so that they find out any incident of plagiarism and detect it and allows the evaluator to take appropriate action. Tracking content misuse. Through effective use of plagiarism tools, a content creator can track if his authentic content is misused by others in their published researches. A common situation where a content creator has written a piece of material they know to be authentic and want to track how it is being used on the web. This involves not merely returning one accurate result, but rather all the results available. Third is in-depth plagiarism analysis, the situation where one already suspects the work of being plagiarized and the checker needs to confirm the suspicion. The in-depth plagiarism analysis will not only do the extrinsic check, where the tool compares suspicious documents to a collection of documents assumed to be genuine, but it also performs intrinsic plagiarism detection by employing stylometry to examine linguistic features of the text and identify changes in writing style. Using a plagiarism software, some of the important advantages of plagiarism checkers for researchers are listed here. Plagiarism checkers offer more resources. Most researchers choose to cross-check their work on the internet using a search engine, line by line. Plagiarism checkers therefore provide more references and wider cross-reference repositories. Books and articles that are not accessible online are often included in the repositories with plagiarism programs. Second point is highlighting content makes it easy to find plagiarism. Plagiarism checker highlights every line or phrase that is already available in the repositories. It gives you details about sources of the original content, and by clicking on the given link, it will instantly take you to the site of source. Point three is provides specific data on plagiarism. Plagiarism software often includes a total percentage of comparisons or matches. When scanning text, it offers researchers a percentage of plagiarism. Publication houses have an agreed standard or percentage that researchers need to stick to. Therefore, by using the plagiarism checker, researchers can be sure to have their work within the permissible standards. Use plagiarism checker instead of paraphrasing manually. The best of the writers find paraphrasing very difficult. The plagiarism software can help the authors to paraphrase correctly. In addition, paraphrasing is time-consuming task. A plagiarism checker helps the author remove badly rephrased paraphrases by matching it in the data repositories. And the last point here is reflection of honesty. It is critical to secure a plagiarism report. The report itself signifies the intent of the writer to be correct and no dishonesty was planned by him. We'll now see various plagiarism softwares. Those are available in market and widely used. The first one in the list is Turnitin. So this is a successful web-based tool provided by iParadigms. Once a document is uploaded for plagiarism check, it creates a fingerprint of the document and stores it in its repository. In this tool, detection and report generation is carried out at the server side remotely. Turnitin is very widely used and 15,000 institutions worldwide are already using the software for plagiarism check. The tool already has a user base of 30 million students. The best feature about the software is its minimalistic and simple interface, which is easy to use. It supports a large data repository, has detailed text plagiarism check, and well-organized report generation. It is one of the best plagiarism checkers available for researchers and evaluators. Urkund is the other software which is very widely used. This is again another web-based service which carry out plagiarism detection at server side. This is an integrated and automated solution for plagiarism detection. It is a paid service which uses a standard email system for document submission and for viewing results. The system claims to process 300 different types of document submissions and it searches through all available online sources. This makes the system one of the best and most versatile one, which is able to scan numerous file formats and compare the submission with a huge database. It gives more priority to educational sources of documents while scanning and searches the documents for plagiarism. The third one in the list, which we are discussing, are Grammarly Online Plagiarism Checker. Grammarly is a well-known tool among writers and also who need to quickly check if article is original or copied from other places. The online plagiarism checker compares your text with over 16 billion web pages and academic papers stored in ProQuest's databases. If you are a professor and need to check if the research paper is original or copied from multiple sources online, this tool is perfect for you. This is a multi-feature tool for webmasters to check the originality of the content, check grammar, check the spelling of the article, and so on. The plagiarism checker is part of the robust writing app that offers advanced feedback on writing mechanics like grammar and spelling, as well as more complex stylistic issues like word choice, conciseness, tone, and more. It is highly recommended tool for plagiarism check. The other software in the list is Unicheck. It is a paid, versatile tool for checking the plagiarism. The interface is smooth and it checks the pages really fast. This is a perfect tool for corporates and professors who don't mind paying a little for higher accuracy. It has a plugin, and this plugin integrates with assignments, forums, and workshop activities in Moodle to check users submitted content for plagiarism. It can also be integrated with LMS and other academics systems and gives a flexibility to do the plagiarism and check utilizing the plagiarism using these plugins. eForus is another software, and to access this tool, user is to register with the eForus site. Hence, no downloads or installation is needed in this case. The search engine compares a text document to millions of others on the web and reports back with an originality report. This tool can be freely tried, but license needs to be purchased after a while. It is well known in many European universities and organizations, and currently Turnitin powers eForus. In addition, there are many more tools available on internet like Copyscape, DocCop, Authenticate, Plagiarism Detect, Safe Assignment, Copycatch, Exatus, and so on. But it is suggested that the user should use his discretion and try these software. This brings us to the end of current cast on the topic. In this session, we have discussed about plagiarism and its details, the importance of doing plagiarism check, and we have also discussed about various tools, online and offline, for checking plagiarism. I wish all the learners attending this session good luck and best wishes for all the endeavors. Thanks a lot for attending the session.